If you wanna have fun, if you wanna be free, tune in to JusTV. JusTV. JusTV.
Welcome back to another episode of JusTV, everybody. Welcome back, man. This is surreal. We're back. We've done it. We missed you guys. We hope you guys missed us, but it's time we brought it back. Welcome back, everybody.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time, man.
How you been, Mike?
I've been good. Just living life. Just missing you.
I missed you too, man. It's I haven't seen you in what, like 2 years?
It's been at least 2 years. But
yeah, it's been a while. Mike has been doing some soul searching and traveling, and he really wanted to, get back with a new season and with a new, like a fresh outlook on the world, and he's gonna have a lot of topics, a lot of new things to talk about and to discuss.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah, it's time. We just took it to a different level. We love you guys watching all the time, but we needed to have more entertaining stuff, more interesting topics, more like knowledgeable stuff. So, we had to take a break and just research all these cool topics and experiences and all the journeys we've had, and man, so many good topics we've looked into and learned about all this just vast knowledge so we want to share with you guys. We have so much good stuff to talk about, so many cool topics, new topics, and what should we talk about?
I don't know.
What about the
that thing?
I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that.
We're not gonna talk about that. Where's the dog?
The dog. I think you're suffocating the dog.
He's behind me. Yeah, we have a new member on the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. This is JB. He's hiding in the back, but he's gonna be.
Don't be shy, JB. Come on.
JB's gonna be.
He's filling in. He's like a emotional support.
Emotional support.
We're nervous. It's our first time doing this in 2.5 years.
Yeah.
So, but no, we really do have a lot of awesome new topics, a lot of journeys. So, what are some of the topics we should do?
What are some of the topics?
That's a good question. What are some of the topics?
That's a good question.
There's so much going on. We could talk about literally
about anything.
Anything.
Like, the world has been a crazy place, and with all your traveling and all your research, like you should have some topics.
Well, let me ask you something.
Yes.
What's on your mind?
So many things, so many topics.
I think this is just overload of topics going on.
So many topics on my mind.
No, because before I came over, you're like, got all these topics. It's gonna be like 8-hour-long podcast.
I was like literally, I was brainstorming and
like you had a paper laid out,
and and like in my mind, like
you had like 36 tabs open on Safari.
36 tabs so many topics.
So many topics.
So many topics.
But we do have probably the only topic to bring up is just want to say we missed you guys. We did. Yeah. I don't know how many of you listened or watched, but all three of you, we missed you guys.
We did. We missed you guys, and we have
this is for you.
Yeah, from Mike's heart and soul. If you notice, we have a new setup.
Just gonna bring that up.
I'll let you bring it up.
Yeah. So the first topic is our set. So it's kind of different. This time it's not, at our past locations. It's a different location as well, but it might look familiar. Same people.
Yeah, we wanted to for it to look like we're like right in your bedroom, in your basement.
Yeah.
Get the natural vibe, like.
Yeah. Is it comfy? No. But no, it feels like home though. It does feel like home.
It's kind of nice.
You don't see what's beside the camera. Like, there's a lot of fancy stuff going on all over the wall, the ceilings. I've never been in a room with this many guitars.
Like we can go with that later, but there's a lot of guitars.
You know that room in Guitar Center with It's like a separate room. You can hide in there and make out with girls. It's as many guitars as in that room.
Yeah. Well, this is gonna be the new Just Cause studio. We just got done building it. Mike didn't help at all. So.
Yeah, no, it didn't help. But I helped build the barbecue.
He did, and we will make after this is done. We're gonna make some steaks. Mike is a great cook.
Yeah, yeah.
What's your secret to seasoning the steaks?
You just gotta, if you want it to be gourmet, you just gotta start with that. Just have the mentality you want it to be good.
That doesn't tell me anything.
Well, it's a master chef. You don't understand. Like, they have a different way of speaking, so it's kind of hard to even explain any of it. So, anyways, we'll make some steaks later, and yeah, I'm excited about that. But yeah, I did build a grill. Didn't build the studio, but it does look pretty cool. Like I said, it does feel like home in here. It really does. And yeah, we've been getting a lot of stuff done. So, but yeah, we actually did want to bring some stuff up. We've been kind of getting back into, just back into making some dope bangers. So, got some stuff in the works. We're cooking up, and I don't know. How does it feel like to, kind of get a little more inspired lately? I guess.
Feels good, man. Feels good. I took a long break. There's a lot of things happening in my personal life. I have a new baby. Mike just met my baby.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, How I Met Your Baby.
How You Met My Baby, and his name is Sava.
Yeah.
And so that's been taking up a lot of my time. So I finally was able to kind of, figure things out and get back into, doing music again. And Mike has been busy though. Like this last couple of years, you got back into your original project, Basis, and you've been doing a lot of dubstep, a lot of house music. Like, what's anything new coming up?
Yeah, just trying to keep the skills up of doing it. Yeah, I got a lot coming up all the time. But like this past few months, I've been trying to release one single every Friday, which quickly I learned that's way too fat, like way too much to keep up with. It's especially if you have a few things going on. It's crazy.
Yeah, you gotta let the track marinate.
Yeah. It was a big amateur mistake, but I try to keep up with it. But yeah, just gonna dial it back a little bit. But productions are getting tighter, bigger, fatter.
No, I agree. Like you've been learning a lot of new techniques. Like mixing and mastering has definitely reached a new level. So I'm excited because Mike he mixes and masters all Just Cause tracks. So all the new stuff that's gonna be coming out will sound a lot better.
Yeah,
hopefully.
Hopefully. Probably not. Probably not. But yeah, it should be different. I was listening to stuff even a year ago, like A and B in it, and to me, it's just completely different. But I guess you got to hear it to believe it. But yeah, it's just trying to step up the songwriting too.
Like good.
Just more trying to make better music, I guess.
And also I wanted to mention, so we haven't played, because we took like a big break from everything. So we haven't played a show in a while, but we do have a show coming up on the day before Halloween.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
At a secret location with our buddies, The Sins. The Sins.
A good band in Vegas.
They're a brand new rock and roll band from Vegas, and Mike is gonna be mixing their first album. So
we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Do you think they're listening right now?
I don't know.
I hope not.
I hope not.
No. They're it's gonna be awesome. But even the Halloween stuff, I'm looking forward to.
So do you have your Halloween costume picked out?
I got it picked out. I do got it picked out. There's a few kinks I got to work out, but somebody sent me. Oh no, I saw a picture of just these big jackets the other day online. So it's out there. I just gotta shop around. But yeah,
so I got the rumor is that
you're gonna let them know.
I'm gonna let the secret out, but the rumor is that you're gonna be a certain character from the
Let it
Addams
out.
family.
Let it out. No, they deserve to know. They're not going to be there anyways. It's a secret party. But yeah, I'm going to be Uncle Fester.
And
So we'll see how that goes.
I will be Gomez.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, I'll be Gomez.
Are you going to grow the real mustache out or?
Unfortunately, I can't grow facial hair. But
I've seen you on a bad weekend. You let it all grow.
yeah. There's been some rough weekends where things,
Yeah, a late over flight. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna attempt to grow out mustache, and if that doesn't work out, then
You can borrow one of your kids' mustaches. I'm sure they can grow one. But yeah, no, I think if anything, if you guys want to donate, we'll put a link on the bottom just to like GoFundMe so you can buy a little mustache for his costume.
Thank you guys. I appreciate that.
And they're expensive these days. Those, we're not.
I mean, everything is expensive these days.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah. No, if you try and buy a fake mustache, that's up like 30%. It keeps going up. Are you guys catching up with the politics? Everything's going up. But we do have actually no topics to talk about. No, we do. I just wanted to say that, so earlier this year, EDC happened. I didn't go, but it was really awesome. I watched the whole thing, and unfortunately, I didn't make it to this EDC, but I did catch a lot of the sets and streamed it. They had a lot of live streams on YouTube.
What was your favorite set from?
Man, I love just watching. It's just probably DJ Snake. I love Benny Benassi's set. Steve Aoki killed it. He was they closed out the night, so everyone stayed for them, and there's 100,000 people that stayed.
Was he playing like more like commercial stuff or like?
He played his new Afroki stuff. He has Afrojack and Steve Aoki. They have a duo, and those are bangers they put out. But no, just anthems, and he had the vocalist come out. Some stuff off his new album, Heaven, and then it was just the crowd and just watching. It was exciting. And Tiesto played, Matroda. Yeah, I just watched pretty much all the sets. And then the dubstep stage, which was cool going back and forth on YouTube, not in real life. Was it as exciting? No. But was it kind of cool? Because I could just, walk around my house.
It's kind of nicer just being at home,
Yeah, man. If you get a surround system.
And, eating some snacks and watching it instead of fighting with the traffic.
That too. I was still partying at home.
Yeah.
I was drinking rum. We'll bring that up later. But yeah, it was just really inspiring. Hope to, definitely catch it next time it's here, obviously. We've had so many fun times going to EDC.
We did. Like
the time we played too.
Our first time going to EDC in 2013, 13, right?
Yeah. You weren't that year, but I think we played
the
14.
Okay, yeah. So
because that was the first year in Vegas, right? 2013.
No, yeah. So actually, I didn't go. So my first time actually, and Mike's time going to EDC was 2014, and we got a chance to play on the Dance Round stage, and it was awesome. It was a great experience. Just playing in front of so many people and just being a part of it.
I remember leading up to it hours. It was crunch time. We had to put together.
We actually just found out that we're gonna play like a day before. So it was really stressful trying to figure out the set list and it
was a little harder back then before Record Box. Before we used kind of. I remember.
I remember we so at the time we had to burn CDs because
that's what I mean.
There was no flash drives
it was more of a we just a little more prep, but it was same thing. Not that it's harder.
I remember the set was going great, we were killing it, and then during the last song somehow there was a piece of food or something on a CD.
A crumb.
There was a crumb on the CD. And it started skipping on the last track of our set.
I know you remember because when that happened, 5 songs before that happened, you departed from the set, and you were one in the audience to enjoy the performance you just gave. While we're still performing, we still have another 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And we have a nice crowd, and then I'm up there, and it starts skipping, and it was like the number one most embarrassing DJ moment.
Oh my
life.
god, yeah, that was especially like you playing your biggest show.
I
of your
blacked
life.
out.
Yeah, like and I'm like, oh my god, like this is just.
But check this out. This is Intel. I don't know if I told you this. So I took the CD out, and I saw a crumb on the CD. I flipped it upside down, and I just saw. I'm like, why? Like I figured out why it's skipping. There's literally a little piece of food. I think it was a muffin. It looked like a little crumb, like a scone.
Was it your muffin?
I didn't have any muffins.
Who had a muffin? Somebody had a muffin, and I want to know who.
Somebody brought muffins to the event.
Somebody did.
Yeah, maybe they had a bakery somewhere, a catering bakery.
Well,
but yeah, no food. I'd rather have drinks by the DJ stuff instead of muffins.
I bet it was your muffin.
I would have ate it all. Maybe,
Did it taste good?
Somebody must have been touching the CDs and putting them in. So,
it was us. We were not touching the CD. But also, like on that show, I remember we.
So shout out to the Dancernauts.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
That was great, and we brought out our friends Split Breed and Kalani and Taui and Kyle. They came out and because we did some remixes for them at a time, and so they came out and they did live vocals on the tracks that we made together, and
that's always been fun when they come out.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was just really awesome times.
And then we played EDC the next year, but
I didn't go to that one.
You didn't want to go. You declined.
I declined? See, I blacked out. I don't remember. Why would I decline? Oh, I declined it one year for sure, too. Because I was getting guest passes from somebody I didn't want to go with. But, yeah. But, it's been, awesome times doing all that. But, yeah, hope to be back,
hopefully next year we'll get a chance to play again. We'll see. Try to step up our game this year and get back into doing like little bigger things musically and
or not. I don't mind watching it at home.
Yeah, or not.
Kind of nice. Maybe I'll get a nice sound system so I can feel like I'm there. Or I'll get a bunch of the mic flip. I'll just get a bunch of dirt and I put it in my house and act like I'm in the parking lot.
Sounds like fun. Sounds like good times.
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah, but just really inspired. Yeah, I love the DJ Snake just brought it. Yeah, it was pretty incredible. And then, just watching all the performances, and it got me really hyped up. So yeah, since then I've just been really on it with production.
So I've been kind of like, as I stepped away from like making music, I also stopped like listening to house music or like just EDM in general. But what are some of the good new artists? Like is there anything good going on like in the house music right now?
The two biggest names kind of popping up the last year or so that I see just kind of making a wave is John Summit. I mean, he's taken over.
Yeah, he has been like blowing up. Like I've been noticing.
Yeah, awesome music too. I love so many of his songs. And then this guy Knock 2.
Okay.
Yeah, he's pretty big. He has cool tracks too. But I don't know. You just see these waves, and I don't know. I just love like Confession, so I just find music on Confession and check it out.
It's always been like Night Bass, Confession, and like Osla used to be my favorite label. But I like what the fuck happened?
Repopulate Mars is really good.
Like, did they just kind of like call it quits or like?
Wait, Osla. What was the other one?
Osla.
Yeah.
Like what happened to that label?
No, I think there might be something going on, but it's all. They step
I
back.
think
they have another
back,
deal.
like they stopped releasing stuff.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I heard something again in the past few years, but just kind of the top dog of the label, he's killing it in other ways.
Yeah, oh yeah,
So-
yeah. I mean, of course.
And it's fascinating, the whole music industry stuff and the labels. But yeah, there's some big labels owned by Atlantic Records, which is pretty cool. That's like the biggest. So, and I know Fred again.
Yeah,
He's massive. I mean, people outside of EDM love him. So that just tells me he's like big music. You know, it's really cool. His music's wonderful.
yeah.
So, and yeah, they do all these shows. I was watching EDC. I thought he was going to play because they had I think he did play, and the EDC cut the live stream. They purposely didn't show Fred again's set at home. So like you had to be there to see it. And I was like, fuck, because of, I guess, some legal thing. I don't know exactly why they did it, but yeah, you definitely got to catch his performances. It's really awesome. Have you seen some of his stuff?
I have not.
No, he has a lot of triggering trigger warning.
I just want to mention, season 3, JusTV. We're still sponsored by Heineken, the best beer in the world.
Yeah, I was going to say in the West, but no, in the world. Definitely. I mean, come on, number one.
Heineken.
Heinies. I love it. Heineken, or AKA water. Well, I meant that because I drink it like water. Corona's the water. But yeah. So yeah, just been inspired by so much music and, the world of production and just the origins of it all. It's really fascinating. I watched this documentary on house music, and it all started with house music. All electronic music was based off of this house genre that was born in, like basically late 70s, 80s. It was founded because of disco music was, a dance floor music we were loving.
So house music kind of like came from disco? Is that
exactly, yeah. So it was basically sped up disco. So as that was going on, and so the DJ started, having a live audience, a club, and they would be in charge of playing music and DJing the music.
So who is like officially kind of like gets credit for starting house music or like
me? I did it. No, I like to think so though. See, I can't answer that because there probably is one name. There might be. There might be, but it was more like of a scene in a city. So it started, you probably heard this, Chicago and New York. So basically Chicago.
I thought it was Detroit.
They have a scene too. Detroit bass. They got something. Miami bass too. There's scenes that came up everywhere, but I think the origins of house was Chicago.
So for you, how did you discover house music? Like, what was like the first?
Very good question.
Like the first moment where you're like, oh yeah.
I'm ready to answer because I think about this all the time.
You seem very ready. Like you've been thinking about this answer.
Thought about it yesterday.
Okay.
So the first moment was in middle school. I was obsessed. I was obsessed with being Italian. And, it's just a silly but pretty awesome thing, like, to be proud.
I mean, you should be proud. Italy is a good country.
Yeah. But, yeah, it was, it was just a time where MySpace was making their home pages. You had your home page on MySpace. So you had to design your page that everyone saw a certain way. So, I was... whatever. I had a bunch of Italian flags and glitter and Jersey Shore stuff and all that.
Glitter?
Yeah. Well, you got to shine.
No, I don't. Glitter? Really?
It's part of the flag. Mike? It was in the MySpace codes. And so then you got to pick a song. So I'm like, well, I got to find a song for my MySpace homepage. I got all the stuff waving around the flag. It was a cool homepage. And... so let me find like a cool song, and I see this name, and I'm like, oh, that guy seems Italian. So I click his stuff.
Benny Benassi.
Benny Benassi. I'm like, what is this song? Satisfaction.
But you know what? Like that sound was so fucking
till this day. It's fucking amazing.
It's still relevant. Like that bass is just something out of this world.
Yeah, I remember reading an article. Like long time ago, when I first started doing anything, and it said he was being asked questions how he came up with the sound and some signature stuff. And basically his answer was, it's top secret. He can't tell anybody. And I'm like, you motherfucker.
That sound like he farted and then added like some post processing to it. Like, doesn't it sound like a nice juicy fart?
I would keep that secret too. If I was him. So, yeah, just some things, you know, whatever it takes to make the sound. Just who even knows? But yeah, until this day, it sounds amazing. So yeah, really looked into him, and yeah, that was kind of my venture. And I'd already been producing some music on guitar, and you know, I had like a silly band I was in for a little bit, and then I had a few programs on the computer where I was producing music.
What was the first thing? Like, did you start on Fruit Loops?
No, before that, I had a Power Tab Editor.
Oh wow, I didn't even know there was something.
You know how you find like MIDI for guitar?
Yeah.
So you download the MIDI to learn the song, and then you'd put it in this Power Tab Editor. And then you can create the MIDI too, and then choose the most basic sounds, like the most computer sounding synth, like guitar. It sounded so cheap, but that was kind of a DAW. Yeah. So towards the end of it, I was doing house music in that thing.
Nice.
So, but
yeah, like for me, like where it started is it was like kind of late '90s, and well, the first like artist that was kind of doing electronic music that I like really liked was Prodigy. You know, like when Smack My Bitch Up came out and all that. Like
oh, that's amazing. Till this day. Still relevant. Still like, I mean, out of this world. Like editing and like sampling and all that. But the first live artist like is I went with. To a club in Serbia, and there was this DJ. It was like my first time going to like a club in Serbia. His name was Marko Corolla. Okay.
Have you heard of him?
No.
He's like, I guess, really big name in like underground. Like, he's big in Europe, but he was playing like in some club in Europe, and I mean, I was like mesmerized. Like, it was like crazy, kind of like minimal house stuff like that. Like, it was way before it came here and became popular in the States. But like,
it was big in Europe.
Yeah, that was so inspiring, and like kind of like just that was one of my first like experiences like that, like made me like fall in love with house music, and like just like wanting to like figure out how to make it and stuff. And then, what?
It's just picking up all the. So yeah, your first experience, you saw it live. So, that's
so then I downloaded Fruity Loops. Like that's
nice.
like this like
the demo.
Fast forward the demo.
So what Fruity Loops number do you remember?
Oh my god, I can't even tell.
I started on 5.
It was like I mean, probably 4.
Oh really? So 2004ish. 2005.
I think around 2004 probably.
Okay. Yeah. Because I had the demo,
and it was just like so crazy to me, like how like because you think all these things are like impossible to make, and then like Fruity Loops like really made it easy for you to like make like a house beat and like just a bass line. And, you know what I mean? Like you're like, oh shit, like this actually sounds like like the stuff that I'm listening to. Like,
it's Fruity Loops is amazing. Gear. When I started producing, my neighbor was a big DJ in Vegas, a big resident DJ in Vegas, and I told him, yeah, man, I'm he gave me my first DJ equipment. It was really awesome. So I'm already kind of DJing, and I told him I'm producing, and then he's on his way to work. He's got a big Escalade, and I come up to his car, and I'm like, hey man, I'm producing. He's like, what are you producing on? I said, Fruity Loops. He just laughed and drove away. He's like, Fruity Loops.
yeah, like, and it's funny, like, there's now like still a lot of big names that use Fruity Loops, but I felt like
huge.
Like after like doing
I want to go back to it.
Yeah, but like after starting on Fruity Loops for a few years, like it was like fuck, like we're like looking around like. And all these big guys, everybody's using Ableton. Like, dude, we gotta buy Ableton. This is not cutting it anymore.
I'm so happy. We're the many people that use Ableton, and we're gonna stick to it.
Yeah,
Ableton's amazing.
But like honestly, like you can make anything on Fruity Loops. Like the new versions.
I bet it's crazier than.
Yeah, it's just more user friendly. I think that's what attracted
Yeah,
people.
I think your sound will be like producers if you want to get into it. And I've had people ask me this, especially if they do hip hop. Just start with Fruity Loops, and because they're you see it on the phone, these videos, the reels and all that. A lot of people using Fruity Loops, so yeah, definitely use that. The sound can be amazing, and it should be okay. I don't know if it's out.
Okay.
But yeah, the sound can be amazing, but it just sounds better right away. Like the processing in Fruity Loops. I haven't used the latest versions, but going to Ableton, you do have to kind of have a better, work around the DAW to make it sound a little beefier. It's simple, just a few clicks, but still, like I feel like Fruity Loops had a bigger sound, like straight up.
Yeah.
Maybe because I was just applying stuff I didn't know too much about, but yeah, man.
Let me let's cut and just I want to check that.
Okay, yeah. Well, check it. I'll keep talking. Sorry, we had to fire our producer, so we're just trying the best we can. But yeah, I was just watching the there's a great documentary, you guys. It's called Pump Up the Volume. It's on YouTube. It's free. Check it out. It's pretty incredible. So it's really interesting if you're curious about the origins of house music. But yeah, it all started in Chicago, and the names come from these clubs. Like the name House came from a club called Warehouse. So people just use the nickname. Hey, I'm going to a house tonight. I'm going to a house. So and the DJs.
So that's how like it got
literally, yeah. And the DJs would play disco kind of sped up and stuff. So basically, it was just four on the floor, like. Already bangers, and they would be very creative. They would, have a few records at once and sample it, but maybe have drums on one, kind of doing a house beat. And so the house name came out of that. And then Garage, that was another club, like Paradise Garage. That's where even more faster house, house started the first genre of electronic music, and everything is kind of based off of that. And it stuck that way for a few decades, kind of just changing speed and a little more rhythm.
Dub, did that start in the UK? Like it was that?
I think so. Yeah, that might have started. Yeah, that it's still electronic, but that would have never existed without house music being made.
So it all goes back to like the
well, jungle came after like garage was kind of discovered. Then jungle was really popular, which is like that led to D&B and it just. A version of that could lead to dub.
Yeah, so
with reggae. But yeah, the UK definitely whatever America was doing, the UK would hear it because it was at the times where couldn't really send it. Like you'd have to discover it in person to find out something back then. It was the 90s and 2000s. So
I like that. Like that made it like more personal and like people connected to it more. Like when when things are like too accessible, like it is nowadays, it's
it's very accessible.
It's not the same like being being able to go somewhere and discover something and then feel like it's your own thing. Like
you had to be there to experience it. Yeah. So these DJs would just somehow pick up new music, and then next thing you know, on the other side of the world in Ibiza, they would
Ibiza.
They would be playing Ibiza. They'd be playing like some cool stuff they found on this side of the planet. And so, yeah, it all kind of slowly migrated, and that's how it evolved into all these different genres. And yeah, it was just kind of inspiring. But yeah, that all happened in the late 80s. So as all this other music is going on, like this is being invented. So, it's like while house music was being made, Hulk Hogan was winning WWF champion heavyweight titles. So just in retrospect.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
So like as techno was being made, like as techno first started, hairspray sales were higher than ever because like 80s metal bands were like buying all this hairspray. So it was kind of all the same time as all this stuff happening. Like literally when grunge was happening, that's when like speed garage was being invented. Mm-hmm. But yeah, just
well, there you go. That might give you guys a little lesson on the house music. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Could have kept going.
You can if you want.
No, just it keeps going. That's what I'm saying. Just house music keeps
going.
evolving. Yeah. But it all goes back to the house.
Yeah.
There you go, guys. It's pretty lovely.
So I wanted to bring up today National Plum Day,
Plum Day.
right?
Is it
Today's
National Plum Day?
National Plum, and in the honor of the National Plum Day, I wanted to bring out Serbian plum brandy and and treat Mike to a little shot.
Yeah.
If you're up for it.
Oh my God, I'm up. It's 9 a.m. I'm definitely
Yeah.
up for it.
National.
Plum Day.
Oh no, wait! It's National Rum Day.
Is it what?
National Rum Day. But you know what? In the honor of National Rum Day, we're gonna enjoy Serbian plum brandy.
Well, sounds close to me. Plum rum. I'm cool with whatever. Maybe we should get some rum after this. Wow, what is this? Where'd you say it's from?
It's from Serbia, and it's probably like the most famous drink. Well,
Does it
says
put
it's
hair on my
crafted in
chest?
Croatia, but close enough.
Oh, wow.
It's šljivovica.
Oh, wow. Say it again.
Šljivovica.
Can you say it backwards?
No. Can you?
Well,
Can you say it?
it sounds like it already. It looks spelled backwards to me. Oh, I see the Šljivovica. Was that close? Well, it sounds like it's going to put hair on my chest, but this is what it's all about. So yeah. But yeah, you should check out Šljivovica. It's really good. I'm so excited. It's 9 a.m.
Yeah, like
I just
it's
woke
so
up 3
strong,
minutes
like
ago.
that. I already like tasted.
I think the smoke detector is going on.
So this has
89%.
oh no, it's like 100% proof of alcohol. It's a very strong stuff.
Well, let's cheers. Let's cheers to strong stuff.
Yeah,
Should we cheers to
this is
look at the shot you gave me. Oh my God. That's okay.
you can handle it. Mike can handle a big shot.
No, it's really stressful.
Did you just?
Cheers myself.
Yeah.
Oh, you're spilling it.
Oh shit!
Okay.
It's guys. It's very early in the morning here. Cheers! This is to you guys, and thank you for joining us for another episode of JusTV.
yeah.
It's not over yet. It's not.
No.
over yet.
No, intermission. We're thirsty.
All right. Cheers, Mike. Cheers. Good stuff. One more. Cheers. Oof. Ah, yes, that's the stuff.
Cheers, man. Oh my God. You know what that makes me think of? I don't know if you heard the news. Chris Martin and Dakota Fanning are splitting up.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
I was really rooting for those two.
Me too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that was the duo. That was the couple of the century.
What do you think?
Let's give
happened?
them a nickname, like Benifer, Ben Affleck. So what would Chris Martin and Dakota Fanning, Chris Barton?
That works for me.
I like that. But no, yeah, you know Chris Martin, right?
I actually don't know any of those people.
He's from the band Coldplay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess Chris Martin and Dakota Fanning,
Who's the Dakota Fanning?
he got cold feet.
Ah.
So Dakota Fanning's a big, I think she's an author, like sci-fi books.
Well,
The good ones too, I've heard. I haven't read them, but
well,
they might be good. A lot of pictures though. I do want to say though, I saw Deadpool the other night. I saw Deadpool. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome movie.
yeah.
Are you into the Marvel?
I am not.
No, but you've partaked.
I've seen some stuff, and but
Who's your favorite hero, superhero?
Batman?
Well, in the Marvel.
Oh, he's not Marvel.
No, this is Marvel topic only.
Marvel topic.
He's the
Spider-Man.
Okay, you
Yeah.
like Spider-Man?
Yeah, I like
yeah.
Spider-Man.
Okay, yeah. Probably my least favorite, but yeah. Deadpool was cool. No Spider-Man in Deadpool, but it had so many cameos of other Marvel
Oh, okay.
dudes. You saw Captain America.
Yeah, I'm
You
not
saw-
into any of those things, you know.
Yeah.
That's not
I think if you're stuck in an airplane with a 3-hour movie, you have no choice, because that's how I found out about that stuff. But yeah, no, Deadpool, it's probably the blockbuster of the summer. So I'm sure a lot of the audience listening checked it out. I enjoyed it. It's a ride. I saw it in IMAX, so it was pretty cool. But yeah, it was just a funny movie. Not really much to talk about that. Just wanted to say I saw the movie.
Well, that was fun. That was a nice ride.
Yeah.
I want to talk about pickleball.
Oh, let's do it.
I want to say it again. Pickleball.
Now, for the viewers at home, tell them what.
Pickleball is the fastest growing sport in America. They're actually converting a lot of tennis courts into pickleball courts.
You know, I heard last night where it was invented. Seattle.
Seattle.
Yeah. We'll
Wow.
Google that later, but that's what I heard, because the guy was like, it was made in Seattle. So,
It's a great sport. Have you played it?
oh, I played it. Yeah, plenty of times. Yeah. Plenty of pickles. Yeah.
I love pickleball.
Yeah.
I have been playing a lot. I want to say it again. I love pickleball.
You could say it one more time, man.
It's a fun sport, man.
Yeah.
Like, but you know what? Like, so I've been playing at this local neighborhood, and and I was finally able to beat Margaret. She's
Dude, you did not beat Margaret. No, you did not.
I
No,
beat
you
Margaret.
didn't. No, you didn't.
Margaret's stuff. Like she's this old lady,
No,
but
you didn't. Okay.
dude. I'm telling you, man. I beat Margaret.
I'll text.
So
Milos,
after
yeah.
beating Margaret, I felt like I was ready to enter a tournament in pickleball, and
Was she there?
She was not there. Like if she was
So
there,
you
she
beat her
would've-
before the tournament?
I just beat her in a friendly match in the park. Like,
Okay.
I mean, Margaret is she's a beast. Like,
She doesn't do the tournaments lately.
but the funny thing about this sport is like, I mean, the older a person is, somehow like they're better at pickleball. Like they're impossible to beat.
Did you say dickleball? Dickleball. I like that. But no, it is. I could see that. I haven't played too many old people, but have you ever gone to the courts and you don't have enough people on your team, so you just have a random person join? Yeah. I've had that happen. And sometimes the best people, because they're waiting. They're like,
The best people, the people that arrive like in a walker or like with crutches, like they can barely walk.
They have a
and
jar
then-
of pickles.
Yeah, and then they step on the field and like I mean they destroy you. It's
Yeah, it's a big field.
it's a very
But yeah, it's like the lines are crazy. It's just, as soon as no, it does have lines. Like when you go to the court, I've been to a park. There's 20 pickleball courts. They're all filled. You got to wait like an hour.
Yeah, it's becoming very popular here. But if you haven't played it yet, check it out.
So you had like a tournament, or
I had a tournament, and it was there was a group stage. Like you played. It was 5 teams in each group, and
it's like the Olympics.
yes, and it was funny. Like before before the tournament started. Like there was this speaker, and like there was maybe 100 people there for a tournament, and there's this big speaker, and this guy came on, so he made everybody like line up, and then they played the American anthem, and everybody had to stand like with the like this, and
Oh, it's transitioning to a real sport.
so I felt like I was at the Olympics. I was like just
Yeah.
getting.
So did anybody sing the American anthem?
Yeah, there was actually a person there with a microphone, like singing, like
Really?
Yeah, and she had a great voice.
Oh, wow.
It was yeah.
Did you hear the recent American anthem thing at some baseball game? It was
Yeah,
you
something
probably-
happened. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just horrific. But anyways, a lot of crazy stuff in sports. But yeah, I feel like your pickleball game is undefeatable.
I was at the park, but yeah. So the tournament. Let me go back. Like, it was 5 teams, and first 4 teams went through to the next round. So all you had to do is win 1 game, and I think the closest I got was score like 7 points against one team, and it was up to 15 like each game. But yeah.
7 points yourself or the whole? Do you have another person on your team?
It was a doubles.
Doubles,
so,
yeah.
So me and another guy, but Yeah, the
What was
most
the score though?
we lost first game we lost 15-0. Second games we lost 15-2.
How the fuck are you beating Margaret and then losing in this?
I think the pressure got to
The
me,
pressure,
man.
yeah.
It was the pressure. Like it was too much for me to handle. Like
So wait, so you had a crowd?
there was a crowd. Yeah, there
Oh,
was a lot of
shit,
people
dude.
watching. Like it was embarrassing.
Oh shit. Okay, so let me ask you about this situation. What did you have to drink, like on the side?
I had.
How did you
I,
equip?
of course, I had a Heineken.
Okay, sponsored.
Sponsored that, some Vizzy,
Okay, yeah,
some
yeah.
Gatorade and water.
Okay. So you're equipped with the liquids. Any stuff to like dry your sweat or like.
I had a towel. Yes.
Okay.
I did have a towel.
Okay, and then is there like a ball boy?
There was no ball boy. I wish there was. You can be my ball boy next time.
Can I?
Yeah.
Okay, we can arrange that. Can I bring Heineken?
Of course.
Okay.
The more, the better. Cheers, man.
Cheers. Oh, you poured more.
No, I didn't.
Oh, it's the same one.
Same one.
Man, that's awesome. But yeah, it's it's one of the funnest things to do. So yeah, get out of the house, play some freaking pickleball. Keep the day going. So today's actually National Joke Day. So I was going to ask you, Dragisha, what is your joke of the day?
I have no jokes, but that's the question I want to ask you. So, Mike, why don't you give us a joke of the day?
Bringing it back. All right,
Bring it
all right.
back.
That's a big
Just
joke.
like, yeah.
Okay, knock knock.
I love this already. Who's there? Who's there?
963 AD.
All right. Moving on. That's a great joke. That was good.
So I still shook up, man. The other night I had a home movie night, stayed in, canceled all the plans, shut off my phone. The notifications were too much. And I was like, I'm going to sit down and watch a movie. Going to make some popcorn, watch a movie, and I'm going to see what to watch. And I see there's a new Nicolas Cage movie. And thank God I watched that movie. It became my number one favorite movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hold
Are
on.
you caught up with the Nicolas Cage
Are
movies?
you-
Because he's releasing some bangers.
Are you talking about the movie that I think you're talking about?
What movie do you think that I'm thinking about?
I think it's the same movie that I think that you're thinking about.
What movie are you thinking about that you think that I'm thinking about while you think about the movie I'm thinking about?
Why don't you tell me the movie that you think that I'm thinking about that you're thinking about?
I think that the movie you're thinking about that I'm thinking about is not the movie that I'm really thinking about.
I actually can't think of the name of the movie. So can't you just say the movie?
The movie is called Sympathy for the Devil.
Oh, that wasn't the movie that I was thinking about.
I knew it wasn't the movie you thought I was thinking about.
But you know what? My wife told me about that movie and she wanted to watch it. And
She watched it.
she didn't watch it, but it looked really good. It looked kind of similar to the movie that I thought you were thinking about, that I thought about that you were thinking about. But
What movie are you thinking about that you thought I was thinking about that you were thinking
I forgot the name. It's the new one that everybody's talking about.
Not the vampire one. Renovalt?
No. It's the one that it's in the theaters right now.
Yeah. Not Long Legs.
Yes, Long Legs.
Days.
That's the one that I was
Long
talking
Days.
about. Long Legs.
Didn't see that. He's got even another new one coming out besides that one, I think.
I like the direction that he's been going in. It's a lot of darker movies, like thrillers and horror movies. Like just it's good,
Dude,
I think it's good for him.
Movie Sympathy for the Devil is so badass.
is?
You would love it. It takes you on a ride from start to finish.
You know, I think I'll
Great
watch
movie.
it today. Sympathy for the Devil.
Sympathy for the name's cool. You see him. I feel like he's at his prime.
I mean, Nicolas Cage.
He's been at his prime.
Nicolas
Now
Cage,
it's a
like-
different prime. Yeah,
I mean, he's the man.
yeah.
We love Nicolas
And
Cage.
what's extra special about this movie is it's filmed in Vegas.
Oh.
So they're driving around. You're like, oh, I know that. I know that place. Yeah. But yeah, just great storyline, great movie, amazing acting from him and the second lead star. But yeah, it's one of those movies where there's only like 2 or 3 actors in the whole movie. It's like it's all about the storyline and how it's evolving. I like movies like that.
Yeah, that's good.
Usually when I watch a movie and there's only like 2 or 3 stars in the movie, those are my favorite. Like porn. Like there's only like a couple stars in those.
That is true. That is a good point.
Yeah. No, it is a definitely good point.
And I was gonna ask you, have you watched any Olympics?
I caught a glimpse. Yeah, I caught a glimpse. A lot of stuff on the the memes and viral stuff. But no, I did watch a couple of the sports. Yeah.
What was your favorite moments?
My favorite moment was the breakdancing moment.
Ah,
Yeah. But I just caught that, just in the wave of stuff being shared online. It's pretty ridiculous. Did you catch that?
actually, I didn't, but I did see the memes.
What a cool name, by the way. I'm sure you guys watched it. Raygun. That's a
That
pretty
that
good
is a
name.
great name. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
that's a good band name.
Would you
too.
wish it was your name?
I did like Dragi Shagan. Like,
Oh, I thought you were going to say Raygun, but I like that because
Yeah.
it's still your name. But yeah, that's just, it makes me want to get into breakdancing. So
you should. I think you.
I didn't want
would be good
to,
at it.
tell you earlier, but I was saving this for the moment. But okay, so past few days ago, I signed up for lessons for us. We're going to be taking breakdancing classes. So
I love this idea.
yeah, it's only once
I think
a
it's
week,
gonna be
so,
awesome.
Yeah, so we might even
Alright.
film a music video with it. But yeah, so what did you catch up with the Olympics? Anything?
I like the guy that with the hand in his pocket that was shooting. Like, have you seen? Have you
Yeah.
catch,
Yeah, he looked badass.
yeah, that was pretty cool. From Turkey. Like,
Yeah. So apparently everyone was just kind of. He was just more like nonchalant, and he
Yeah.
got like third place.
something like that. But yeah, he was cool. I mean,
I saw the I don't know the name of the swim, but they were swimming in the Paris Channel.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they're like it was a 2-hour long swim. So they had to swim from one. I'm sure you guys watched it, but yeah, it was just so much swimming. I was at the bar with a few people, and from the moment I sat down, we started watching. It just started. They just started swimming, and then from the moment it finished, it was like 2 hours. And while they're swimming and all that, we're just drinking beers.
you were swimming in liquor.
Yeah, exactly. I like how you put that. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it was it flew by. But those guys definitely struggled.
So I don't know if you guys can see this poster behind us, but behind Mike, Megadeth. They're coming here tonight. I'm going
Is
to
that
the show.
tonight?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's tonight. Yeah. Is it the real Megadeth?
the real Megadeth.
Oh wow,
It's
that's
exciting,
amazing.
yeah.
I thought it was a cover band. Wow. So are you gonna be holding up a sign or something like I'm your number one Megadeth?
Of course.
Okay. I saw the markers up front. But yeah, that sounds fun, man. Megadeth. Hopefully you can get good like a guitar pick, you know.
Hopefully. Well, I think this brings us to the end of the first episode back of the JusTV.
We hope you guys learned a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of history lessons here,
Yeah.
mainly from, Mike's traveling and, coming up with a lot of topics.
Let us know in the comments which topic was your favorite.
We love topics.
Yeah. I think this is the topic pod. The T in JusTV stands for topics.
Topics are good. And, if you learned anything in this episode, it's, there's a lot of topics out there. And, I feel like we covered a lot of them.
Yeah. But I mean, when it comes to picking, we can't choose every topic. So we have to be very careful which ones we pick. Because we don't want to, have too many topics.
We don't. And in the comments, why don't you guys let us know what was your favorite topic that we talked
Maybe
about?
we'll bring it back for the next, type in #topic, bring this topic back.
All right. Well, welcome back to the new season of JusTV.
Yeah. Welcome back, guys.
We'll
Thank
see
you
you
guys for
guys-
joining us.
We'll see you guys next week.
Peace.
Hell yeah.
How long is it?
56 minutes.
Oh, dude, perfect.
Oh my god, it's so fucking hot. I'm dying in here. That's why I had to
Oh, I really gotta pee.
Me too. You go first. Oh my god, I'm covered in fucking sweat.
Oh yeah, let's stop the audio. Yeah, I noticed that.
I think we kind of got like a little bad. That's why I had to stop it. I'm like,
there was like a few parts where
we can maybe cut out some bad parts.
we could put a commercial.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice, man. I think it's gonna be good though.
Yeah, it's not bad. It was actually decent.